Let me tell you what separates the people who actually get shiitake done from the rest of the sleepwalking LinkedIn philosophers. It's not talent. It's not an overpriced MBA. And no, it's not your personal brand. It's speed. Yes, speed. The ability to move while other people are still color coding their Asana board. To act while everybody else is still waiting for clarity. To ship something while your coworkers are still processing their emotions about it. Let me put it bluntly. The top 0.01%, they're not patient. They're not chill. They don't give a dang about your team's feeling circle. They're the "why isn't this done yet" people. The "we need this yesterday" people. The "this could have been an email I'm leaving" people. I had dinner with a billionaire friend recently. Not the Instagram kind, I'm talking about like a real one. He told me a story over appetizers. He found out a deal his competitors were negotiating. It had been going on for weeks. He smiled and said, "While my competitors were still reviewing the proposal, I signed, wired the deposit, and locked the deal in 48 hours. Then he leaned in and added, "That's my edge. While others are thinking about it, I already own it." And no, he didn't have a productivity coach named Sage. He just moves. GSD, GSD. It's not about hustle porn. It's about having a pulse. We all know quickly. We have innate snap judgment. It's just acting on that instinct quickly without letting the self-sabotaging, self-doubt, procrastination, and all the other creative avoidance tactics our weaker nature will induce. So now, listen carefully. This isn't a permission slip to sprint headfirst into a wall. I'm not telling you to become a human cannonball with a Google Calendar. There's a line between speed and stupidity. Try not to trip over it. But most people, they're not failing from recklessness. They're failing because they're too slow. So damn slow. Check in. These 3 things could be slowing you down. Number 1, speed killer number 1, perfectionism. Perfectionism is fear in drag. You're not being thoughtful, you're being terrified. You're afraid somebody's going to say something mean about your work. Newsflash, they already are. You're still just not done. Zuckerberg had it right. Done is better than perfect. And Bezos, if he waited for perfect, Amazon would still be a bookstore with a dial-up modem. So if you're waiting for the perfect time or more data, enjoy watching somebody else dumber than you take your idea and beat you with it. Speed killer number 2, overthinking. Here's a fun question. How many spreadsheets does it take to kill a dream? 1. And you've made it. I once watched a brilliant exec miss 3 huge opportunities. Why? Because he needed more time to think. The market doesn't care how carefully you missed. In business, it's better to be 80% right and fast than 100% right and bankrupt. Speed killer number 3, permission seeking. Let me ask you something. Are you a kindergartner asking to go potty? Or are you a grown adult? The most dangerous words in business are, "let me check with so-and-so," or "we need to get buy-in," or "I'll circle back when." No, you won't. You'll forget, get buried in meetings, and then somebody with worse ideas will run with it. Sarah Blakely didn't ask permission to shove shapewear into department stores. Richard Branson didn't wait for a vote to launch a freaking airline. And guess what? You don't need approval to fix the dang problem. Just do it. Then tell us what you did. Now, you want to build the mindset of speed? Let me give you a couple of strategies here. Let's go strategy number 1. Set ridiculous deadlines. If you think something will take a month, give yourself a week. If you think it takes a week, give yourself a day. And when that makes your brain scream, "but that's impossible." Exactly. That's the point. James Dyson says the best way to solve a problem is to give yourself an impossible deadline. It forces you to think like your life depends on it because, man, in a way, it does. Strategy number 2, ready, fire, aim. You're trying to aim perfectly at a moving target. Stop. Just launch, learn, adjust. Your 5th version will be better than your perfect first one that you never release. Strategy number 3, create a culture of now. Speed is contagious, but so is slow. You set the tone. Emails, same day. Decisions, in the room. Problems, solved before it becomes a 47-person Slack thread. And if someone says, "but we've always done it this way," Cool. That's also how Blockbuster did it. Now, here's your to-do list. Number 1, finish the project that you've been revising for 3 months. 72-hour deadline, go. Number 2, make the decision that you've been stalling on. Yeah, right now, just make the damn decision. Number 3, cut your response time in half, and then in half again, and then half again. Because here's the brutal truth. In today's world, the fast devour the slow. And nobody builds statues for people who almost launched. So, I'll ask you, what's one thing that you'll do right now before this Darren Daily ends? Don't think, don't plan, don't permission seek, just move. Go, man, go! Happy Friday, everyone. So, a guy goes on a safari hunt and gets jumped by a lion, and the lion pins him down. And the guy starts praying frantically. Oh, please, Lord, make this lion a God-fearing Christian. Suddenly, the lion pauses, relaxes its body, sits back on its haunches, and puts its 2 paws together. The lion closes its eyes and says, "Thank you, Lord, for this delicious meal I'm about to eat." A guy has no legs. So what branch of the military does he sign up for? Army, of course. So a congressman, a lawyer, and a crook walk into a bar. He orders a whiskey soda. If there were people on Venus, they'd be Venetians. If there were people on Mars, they'd be Martians. What would people from Uranus be called? Poople! Oh, and I have breaking news. They finally changed the name of the planet Uranus. It's now called Urectum. And you're welcome. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you on the flip side.